That's due
to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham.
We want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. Shalom barakatham. We give the brothers of the Kansas City Church coming to prophesy the downfall of America and the end of Babylon, okay? Which we're at the time where the scriptures say, in I believe 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter, that the Lord is getting ready to take people from the world in great numbers. Okay, and as Apostle Tahar put it, 2026 is looking like going to be the year of apostasy and bug-outs, man. You know, which are all times the Lord said that would indicate that we're at the end of this thing, man. You know, so what are we going to do? We're going to stay consistent, whether it's cold, freezing, or hot, and preach the word of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. You know, as the scripture said. You know, and we both got precept.
Got that. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 4 from the top. Say, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
Yeah,
the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
Yeah, the land will be barren of faith, and the way of truth is going to be hidden, man. So we're at an all-time high of misinformation. You know, we're going into an age where you can't tell what's real, what's not real with AI. You know, you got media companies getting bought out. So what's the common denominator? What would be the means by which the truth would get back into the earth, man? It would be the men of the Lord, the prophets, man. And how would they know it's the truth? Prophecy coming to pass. Okay? Damn all that other shit that you want, winning debates or whatever y'all are into. Okay? And that nigga, that big tooth nigga Tazariak had a good point. When he questioned Genesis, he said if y'all couldn't debate, would y'all still be in the truth? You know? Because that's the spirit that you got out here. You're not worrying about truth for truth's sake, you know.
Verse 2 it say, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. In the land that thou seest now to have root, shall thou see wasted suddenly.
Yeah, that's right, man. So there's visions that the men of the Lord saw, man. You can get that in Joel, the 2nd chapter. Where he says there was a garden of Eden before and desolate wilderness afterwards. So there's a reason that the Lord had Babylon come back again in the reincarnation. Why at the time that Ezra was in, which is the Babylonian Empire, he said you're gonna see way more iniquities than that. Because what time was he talking about? This time right here, man. You know? Or the elder, you sent the video earlier where up over there in Portland, man, it looks like a fucking Arkham Asylum out there, man. You know, and those are the people that are supposed to be in rulership. You know, so your own people are out there begging. You know, no arm, bugged out on fentanyl. You know.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, starting verse 1, and it says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of YAHAWAH cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people, and strong, there have not been ever the like."
Yeah, so it said it's gonna be like the sun rising. That's how the missiles are gonna look. It can be dark and you just see a bunch of the sky look like it's daytime because it's just lit, you know. And there's plenty of examples of that. The fig falling in Isaiah 34, okay, like a fig falling off the fig tree, you know. And you people are at ease, man. They said these people, what did it say? Go back up the verse.
It says, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. For the day of YAHAWAH cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Right. None of these people are trembling. You know, they're only trembling with when the prices and shit go up. You got way more to worry about than goddamn inflation, man. Okay. These people are at ease, man. This is the land of rest for these people. Go ahead.
Verse 3 it says, "A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness."
That's right, man. If any brother has driven through Missouri, which I'm pretty sure all of us have, it's nothing but lush green forest, man. Imagine seeing that 1 minute and then the next minute it looks like a desert. What can do that, man?
And next.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Yeah, that's a spirit, because I just seen a clip of this guy riding a bike. I guess he went out of the outskirts of the city of LA. And it's so bad in the city area, it's so slum. They actually got traps like on the road. Certain like oils and shit that they pour out that'll fuck up your vehicle to make you stop.
Shit.
And you get out and your ass get got, man. But the whole area was just full of fucking homeless bums, prostitutes, and strung out people on the street, man. And a bunch of trailers parked. Just right outside the outskirts of the city.
Yeah, look like zombies out there, man. You ever see that movie Wrong Turn? I believe in that movie they had set some kind of trap up for him. It was basically a trap, you know. Your ass end up having to veer off to the right, and this nigga just set all of that shit up, man. You know, hit your ass, man.
Hit your ass right to a fucking cannibal fest.
Yeah, especially you fucking proud ass women, bro. Like that proud ass white bitch that went to Afghanistan. She went by herself, talking about, look, nothing ain't happened to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, bitch, you see, that's the proud spirit that's on these women, man. Them niggas will chop your fucking head off over there. This bitch is proud as hell.
She had that hijab on though.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she had the hijab on for sure.
That's why it doesn't happen. You gotta conform to their society.
That's right.
They don't play that shit, so you really ain't getting away with nothing.
Yeah,
You can't just go out there bold like you do over here. Your ass gonna be on footage of them rapturing you and you get beheaded.
That's right.
Gung-ho.
Yeah, that's why we can't fucking wait for this shit to go down, man. Because a lot of your pride is backed on you being able to call 911, man. Yeah. A lot of you women are talking shit to your men right now because you know you got Esau in your back pocket to call him.
Right.
That shit is gonna be over with when the lights go out in this motherfucker. You bitches are fucked.
That's right.
You know?
It's pride, bro. Pride is on a whole nother level. You have people that's proud that ain't got two nipples to rub together, bro. Like, how you gonna be proud when you got 5 kids by 5 different niggas?
Right.
And you know, and they got options, bro. And that's the crazy part. They got too many fucking options.
Yeah.
You know, and this place has got to go, Hawk.
Yeah.
This shit has got to go, bro.
And the worst part, they're not even really options, man. You got dick options.
You got dick, yeah. It ain't nobody that really seriously gonna lay into you like that.
Right.
You may find, you know, yeah, nobody really wanna lay into you like that. You got niggas that bust you the fuck down.
Right.
Yeah, that's why Kevin Samuels said it. Women control access to the box, but men control access to relationships, man.
Right.
Nigga will sleep with your ass, you know what I'm saying? But most of these females nowadays, man, nobody want to take their ass seriously.
Right.
Okay?
Hey, but when all hell breaks loose, guess what? Men are gonna control the box again too. They gonna control both.
And Cesariak, man, I hope you hear that. It's your simp ass, man.
Yeah.
Right? The Most High's gonna unalive your Yoshi, you fucking nigga. You know, you got the audacity to bring your monkey ass on the camera and call us a bunch of grapists. But wait a minute, what about your weird ass General Muhammad that allows people to do it in the butt, man? That fucking weirdo.
Right.
You know, what about your groovy guru of a leader, General Yohana? You think all them niggas in the UPK are upright? Them niggas are wicked, bro. Them are skid row niggas right there, like Apostle Tahar said. He said that most of them niggas in the UPK, they don't go above a 3rd grade education, man. And you can see it because you got big water jug head, monkey mouth niggas like Cesariak talking shit, bro. Right. And the Most High is gonna unalive your wicked ass. As prolific as you supposed to be, your punk ass, you can't see that Revelation 13 and 16 is talking about the microchip, nigga.
Right.
It's talking about he said something about it ain't the little man on a totem pole. Wait a minute, when you go in the scriptures, it tells you that small and great, rich and poor. Who is the poor, man? That's the little man.
That's right, man. That's right.
You know, but you teach that because you sold out.
Yeah.
You got that 501c3, man.
Yep.
Notice, brothers, all these fucking camps, what they're doing, they're defecting from the truth right now. You know why? Because they know Esau getting ready to roll and they want to take a backdoor deal, man.
That's right.
Because they don't want to face that persecution, man. Which proves that you niggas ain't down for the fucking cause, man.
That's right.
All you niggas that call yourselves Israelites, y'all ain't about the cause, man.
Right.
And the Most High gonna expose every last one of you fucking clowns out there.
That's right.
From Genesis, Sakari, IUIC, fucking ISUPK, Sabak, all you niggas, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI is gonna wipe the floor with you niggas, man.
That's right. That's right.
Give me the book of what you got, Al?
Let's flip it on this one.
Keep going. Hey, give me the book of Jeremiah 23. And somebody give me damnable heresies, man. They should depart from your faith. Give me that.
So, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
He said nothing should escape them. So wait a minute. Why are we the only camp that goes into the destruction? We're the only camp that prophesied the end of society, man. We're the only camp that go into the RFID chip. We're the only camp that goes into prophetic breakdowns. All you niggas are promoting paywalls, trying to get your following up, hit the like button, trying to get these peasy-head women you call sisters. You guys ain't standing up for the Lord, man.
That's right.
You only care about how much money you can get and what other nigga you can bag, man. That's it.
Right.
You niggas ain't teaching the word of the Heavenly Father. That's why 2026, I pray like hell that the Most High start judging a lot of you niggas that call yourselves Israelites. And guess what? When you get destroyed, we gonna celebrate, man.
That's right.
Now, put a scoffing video up on that and say how hateful we are. Do what the fuck y'all want to do, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book.
They say we hateful, but yet a nigga could come out and call us a bunch of fucking rapists. You know what type of, that's the net, bro. If somebody call you that's putting a bullseye on your back, man.
That's against the law.
That's slander, bro. That's defamation, especially when you ain't did the shit. And then you got a bunch of these emotional, unstable Israelites and Jakes out here that will take that to heart and they'll do something to somebody behind that, man.
People get put down in prison behind shit like that. It's no joke. But you know what? All these cats is doing all this shit. You're about to read the judgment that's coming. And at the end of the day, once this judgment hits, none of this bullshit that you turn your way from the truth for is gonna matter.
Right.
Because it's all gonna be burned up, and y'all not thinking about that shit. You don't believe that the destruction is gonna happen here, really? That's really what it is. Because for you to put trust in the system, to think that you can take in a bag to save you, so you can change up the doctrine because you think you're gonna be protected by Esau, they're not gonna roll on you. The Lord says He's gonna shoot thousands upon thousands of missiles on this place.
Yep.
So we all gonna be standing on the same playing field in that day. You either get delivered or you get cooked.
Yep.
That's it.
That's right, brother.
It says that nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen they shall run. So shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array.
Yeah, the stubble is going to be these people, man. Like the brother was mentioning, knowing how proud these people are. The women, the men, hell, the children are proud. It was a video that came out last week. The little girl probably was 9 years old, and she was giving her father the third degree because he didn't want to give her no money, man. He said, well, you should have left the house with some money. And you had the mother on the phone condoning the behavior. Then she walked out on the father, man. Disrespectful.
Right.
How much disrespect does an Israelite man have to tolerate before enough is enough, man?
Yeah. Facts. That's why, low-key, I be cheering some of them Jakes to be wilding out. Like the nigga was on Facebook. He was running from the law, bro, literally. Yeah. He was live streaming like, look, man, I can't do it. I just had to do it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
He had it, man.
Yeah.
He's in the right spirit. He shouldn't have did that in this society. But, hey, he wasn't going off according to the law, man. Because a lot of you bitches are adulterous, man. A lot of these little niggas running around here are rebellious, man. You've reduced a man to a fucking wallet, man.
It's sad, bro, because like Jake's men suffer from mental health crisis more than any other, especially so-called black men. Yeah. We suffer from mental health crisis more than any other fucking demographic, man. But we're told because we're men, we gotta bear that shit. You can't talk to nobody. You ain't got nobody to land. It's fucked up, and they wonder why Jake is the way he is, man.
Right.
Like,
your woman goes to be an edge against that, man.
Yeah.
You do go out there and get fucked up and deal with shit, but you're supposed to be able to come home to a woman, and have her take care of shit like that, man. Have remedies, have like women are good at massage therapy, things of that nature, man. Physical therapy, herbs, healing practices, man. But what you get now, man, you out there in the garage, for 30 minutes before you go inside, man. Yeah. Because you don't want to talk to a fucking demon.
Yeah. Our head is all fucked up. It's crazy, bro. You got more on that out?
There's a couple more. Go ahead. It says, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one his ways. Why? Because that's a missile guidance system that's been put in that.
Yeah, right.
And the irony in that missile guidance system, guess what, was invented by Jake. Yeah. So the Lord put in the spirit on Jake to create the system that's going to bring the destruction of Babylon the Great, man.
Yeah, and it's going to wipe out 2/3 of you jakes over here, too.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Wow.
That shows you right there, that whole Golden Dome bullshit, it ain't gonna work, man. America cannot be defended, man. It will be hit with nuclear fire.
That's right.
Hey, Russia, this Venezuela conflict, man, that shit, it ain't looking too good for Babylon.
Yeah.
It ain't looking too good for him, bro.
Yeah, he's scrambling, man.
Yeah, and he's blowing up, but like, you know, I forgot who mentioned it, but it was like, I think a brother was talking about it. He said, if they was suspect, they say, you know how many times you got to fill up before you get to America from Venezuela on the boat just to get to America? You got checkpoints. Why don't you just check the fucking boat and then seize the drugs and then rest who you need to rest? Don't blow the motherfucker up without no evidence on it, bro.
Right, but they do have that because you remember that back in 2021?
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers, all of the weight was on barges, man. Esau literally scanning that shit in the barcode. You worried about some niggas on a speedboat bringing it into a back alley swamp or some shit, but no, you let that shit in, man.
Nigga had 1 million pounds of fentanyl on that bitch, bro.
He has the power to stop that shit, man. He let all of this fucking drugs and shit in here, man.
Well, that's why he pardoned that one dude. He pardoned that one dude that was bringing hundreds of millions of fucking weight in here.
Yeah.
So it ain't about fucking drugs at all. It's just an
Right,
excuse
right.
to get the damn oil.
Shit, bro. Hey, look at Philly. Look at what's happening down in what's the name of that?
Islington Avenue.
Yeah, Baltimore and Portland. The drugs out there. The Biden administration straight up said, man, get the people fucking drugs, man. They bought that shit out. Like, let them have it. That may be a remedy for them. You got people that's propped up in the street like a movie prop, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look like straight up murals from a movie. Like, what the you would think it was like a haunted house or something down there.
Yeah, that's how it look.
It's crazy, and Esau allowed that over here. They flood the streets with it.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, you blowing up votes from Venezuela when you allowed the fucking drugs in here in the first goddamn place.
Yeah. He made the drugs. Fentanyl, Esau created that, man. Then he had the shit made overseas and then act like China or somebody did it, man. No, you're the root of all of this with it.
Right. It says, and they shall not break their ranks, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run up the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. And you look at the technology, they got bunker busters, and they actually got specific missiles that can literally go right through one of these windows. And that's how accurate they are. Like from way up in the sky, come down, take a 90-degree angle, and shoot right inside one of these buildings.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that when when the name changes over there was getting hit by Iran. I saw how them missiles, they were coming in on that perfect arc, and them motherfuckers kind of slowed down, and motherfuckers
Bro, them shits can hit, bro, they can like literally got them. You got remote control missiles, man. Shoot shit. Motherfucker chase you down the street.
Hell yeah.
You try to run in a manhole, get blew up, bro. Like, what the hell?
And you combine that with AI and drones.
Oh yeah.
Because now you used to have to call in a special team force, to call in a missile strike. They would have to get in close enough, send the coordinates, and then call in. But now they got drones, and now you got AI. So now it's about to be even more accurate. It says, the earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Okay, why is that going to happen? Because we're going to have that mushroom cloud going to be so damn big and vast, it's going to blot out the sun. You got something called a nuclear winter, so it's going to shift the climates. This fire has got to happen, man, because it's going to cleanse up the whole earth. Once that nuclear winter hits, it's going to reset everything.
More so, it's going to be a spiritual cleansing, because it says that in Numbers 35, the blood cannot be cleansed except by the one who shed it.
And that's what needs to happen, man. You got to get rid of the offender. Like Scripture say, cast out the scorner and contentious and cease. Esau's a scorner, man. All right, got a quick precept real quick before we hit that other one, brothers. Bible shot. This is the book of Zechariah 12. No, I think it's Zechariah 4. No, is it 12 and 16? No, not 12 and 16. 12 and 12 and damn. I'm tripping, bro. Help me out, brothers. The scripture that goes into the eyes should right away in their sockets is 12.
Oh yeah.
14 and 12. Come. This is the book of Zechariah 14 and 12. And in this place shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. It reads, their flesh shall consume away.
I just realized this. I've seen it twice in
Zechariah 14 and 12. And it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Man. You know, we always use the depiction of Terminator 2 Judgment Day, when Sarah Connor in that vision basically got turned to a corpse because she saw the nuclear destruction, man. It's the flash itself ignited her ass, man. When she looked at the flash, boom, and all of a sudden her body just ignited because that heat that's drawn from the atmosphere, it dishes back out, man, and it illuminates through those missiles, man. So people would die of dehydration alone because really you just become extremely dehydrated before the fire even hits you, man.
Oh yeah, all the rivers and creeks, that shit dried up, man.
Yeah. But the Lord said it. He said that he was going to dry up the creeks, the rivers, the ponds, the pools, and he said he was going to sweep it with the beast of destruction. So when the destruction come, when the missiles hit down here, it's just going to hit. It's going to wipe everything out in this path, man. Shit going to be flying everywhere. People going to be trying to run. Nigga get smacked in the back of the head with a streetcar, trying to run, you know? And people trying to run in sewers and hide, and the destruction just it's going to be bad, bro. You know? And that time is soon upon us, man. Lord's will. Because this shit is getting a little bit hectic, bro. You know, you got your days when you feel good in the spirit, and you just got your days like, man, fuck this shit. This is some bullshit, bro. For real.
The Lord has always given examples in the scriptures and history. He did it in Sodom and Gomorrah. He did it in Pompeii too. And that's the most recent account. You can go to museums and look at that destruction. And you actually take the time to go look at them fucking bodies and the corpses, the way they caked up, turned it like basically like mummy. That shit's creepy as fuck, man.
Yeah, I saw that, man.
That's put the fear on you because they died and melted right there. Like, and just the shells left.
A lot of them suffocated, man, because it was just pure volcanic ash and soot. It just smothered the whole house, man. Locked their ass in like a fucking Ziploc bag. And they ass just fucking, you literally can just take a chisel and they the same size. They had pictures of dogs, people curled up with their dogs and shit. The same image. They were just encased in ash, man. Suffocated, completely gone, man.
Then the scriptures say that day shall come suddenly as a thief in the night. With the way they're posed, none of them people was prepared for none of that shit. Nobody knew that was gonna happen. That volcano erupted so goddamn quick and cooked everybody so fast. But that's the judgment of the Lord for living in a Sodom-like society.
Well, they were celebrating something called Volcanelia. Like the god of god of the volcanoes. That happened a couple of days after that. They were there celebrating. So when they got active, they thought the god Vulcan was, heard their prayers or some shit. So that motherfucker came back, and the lava was moving 20 miles an hour. Now that don't seem that fast, but the average nigga cannot run more than 12 to 15 miles an hour. You know, that lava exploded and came down, and a big ass boom of ash just encased everything.
Judgment of the Heavenly Father.
That's how you know it was the Lord, man.
Shit, y'all brothers, it's a movie that came out yesterday on Netflix. It's called The Great Flood. Y'all should watch that.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes place like in Seoul, Korea, that them there. But basically, it's about an apartment building that, basically what happened was, just to kind of just put not the synopsis, but basically, asteroid or some shit hit Antarctica and melted all the ice caps. Okay. So it started flooding the Earth again.
Oh,
yeah. So people, it was crazy. I mean, motherfuckers in buildings that tall, bro, and water was just.
Boy, that's some shit. Bro.
Yeah. Motherfuckers been there dead. They was drowning. I was like, great flood. But that's how to think about how the Lord did it over 4,000 years ago, man. Yeah. You know.
It's 1 Peter 4:14. It say, if ye be reproached for the name of the anointing, happy are ye. It say, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken on, but on your part he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on this behalf.
Yeah, we kind of went back into, you know, we kind of jumping topics. It's all good. It's how the spirit is. It's all tie in. But long story short, man, there's a lot of busybodies in this thing. A lot of guys that's really not sincere. And that's getting ready to really manifest itself in a whole nother level come 2026. YAHAWAH, man. Because, see, the Lord got to stop Jake's mouth. Jake is just getting too out of pocket with the doctrines. They're really taking the Lord as a joke. And it's offensive, man. This is why we put curses on you. This is why we curse you out. This is why we get aggravated about it, because ultimately we're adamant about the word, man. Very passionate about it. You know?
That's right.
Go ahead, Doc.
It says 1 Peter 4:17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
What's the house of the Most High, brothers? Start seeing the truth first, man. You know, Israelites, guys that know they're Israelites, man. You know, men changing the doctrine, then it trickles on down to the 2/3 of our people. But the Most High is gonna get our people before he get this devil, though. So that's definitely that's gonna come a lot quicker than this devil going down, because before Esau go down, the Lord gonna get you 2/3, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
That's a pressure that can be felt. That's something that's unspoken. Everybody knows something bad's coming.
Yeah.
So now you just, according to the scripture, you just found out who's gonna get hit first. You're wondering, like, if you're gonna make it, if you're gonna be okay. But if you're Israelite, you living a wicked ass lifestyle in these Christian churches, these false camps, just know your name is on that list first.
Well, Zaryak said, even though if they require a microchip, they're not gonna get it, but it's not the mark of the beast. So you see how they're trying to line the doctrine up and say we've been teaching that?
No, nigga. Nah, stand on that.
Trying to cover the tracks.
But there's several receipts on what y'all said, man. Videos are in circulation saying that y'all said that the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip.
Yeah.
What is it then, man?
Right.
Why is everything getting ready to go digital? Why is everything going online? Why do they have a social credit score, man?
Right.
Why is certain states and so forth getting ready to experiment with UBI, which is universal basic income?
Yeah.
I mean, those are the telltale signs that we're getting ready to go into a cashless society, and literally you're gonna be talking to a techno robot in order to get your fucking pizza delivered to you, man.
Yeah.
These are obvious things, man. Like, what can't y'all see about that?
Nigga Tazariak said we already have the mark of the beast. You know what he's saying? He said if we didn't have the mark of the beast, then that what you're saying is that there's no beast. Like, what kind of sense does that make, bro? I had to listen to that shit again. I'm like, what the fuck does this nigga say, man?
Yeah, he said that, this dude said that if we're talking about the mark of the beast, if that's the chip is the mark, then that means that the beast is not here yet. What sense? That don't make no sense, bro.
Yeah, like the mark don't come before the beast, dum.
Right.
Yeah.
The beast comes first. Man, well, what beast are we in? Because now I'm not sure what the hell you know now, man. Was there not a first beast and a second beast? You know, which beast had the mark? Issued the mark. It was the second beast.
And you notice they never break down how you buy and sell with it.
No, it don't.
They can't break that down.
Yeah.
The whole buying and selling part, that lets you know that it ties into the economy, bro.
Right.
That right there's the telltale sign that, okay, well, if they're getting ready to cut off the dollar and they switch everything over to CBDCs or whatever they're getting ready to do, that's a key indicator that they're getting ready to put something under your skin, bro.
Yeah.
Christians are saying that. Podcasters are saying that. Investigative journalists are saying that. The elites are even coming out saying that.
Yeah, Larry Ellison straight up said it, man.
Yeah.
He said, we want something in you so we can detect it before things happen.
Fucking Noah, what's his guy's name? Yuval Noah Harari.
Yep.
Elon Musk, he said the technology gonna be inside you.
Yep.
But you have a cell phone, nigga. The cell phone is not inside your body, bro. The cell phone is you can dish the cell phone, bro.
Yeah. The cell phone is just to get you addicted to the conveniences of the beast system. That's really all it is.
That's it, brother.
But you can still throw that away. But you already addicted to that life. But they gonna put it in you, man. So now you can't get out of it, man.
Yeah, then this fucking clown gonna break down Revelation 18 wrong.
Yeah.
Talking about how the collapse is only gonna affect merchants. We're not a merchant, so we're not gonna be touched. You know, I'm a merchant. I got a business, so I might feel a little bit, but
Wait a minute.
we're not merchants.
Get Isaiah 19, bro. Let's start at the top. Let's get Isaiah 19. Also, get 2nd Ezra 16, start at verses 39. Read down. Get Ezekiel 7, And let's start at verses like 14 to read on down, man. Yeah, we kind of jumping all over the place, but it's the spirit.
Yeah. This is Isaiah 19.
Matter of fact, pull up the New Testament, put up side to side, and then we can do comparative on both sides. But we doing do that here? Yeah, it's not. Oh, it's not.
Oh, okay. I ain't got that down yet. Yeah, oh yes, it's not there. This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1.
You could, well, we get a little tricky when down verse 5, so we'll put the NLT in verse 5
Okay.
to make it make sense.
In Isaiah 19, chapter 1, the King James. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahawah rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Yeah, now that's talking about America, man. Babylon the Great. Now, of course, you had economic downturn in ancient Egypt too, and you had a bulk of Israelites that stayed in Egypt too. Okay, during the time of the colonization of Alexandria, Egypt, you had a lot of Jakes that lived good in Egypt, man. But a great bulk of us, we fled from fucking Egypt when the deliverance came, man. But you had Israelites that went back to Egypt and all. Know the history on that. But this is talking about America in a parabolic sense, man. Go ahead.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Now, the Egyptians against the Egyptians is basically the American people, the modern day Americans, man. Because these people come in the spirit of pharaohs and fucking Egyptians and Kemet, you know, and the life they live a bunch of lives of degeneracy, man. These people have no morals. Go ahead.
And they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor.
Okay.
City against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
It's a civil war, man. Civil war bring economic downturn depending on how bad it is. Like if you go back into the 1962 Watts riots, a lot of the neighborhoods were burned down, man. Even going into the fucking Rodney King riots, Jake destroyed their own economies and their own neighborhoods, man.
Right.
So just imagine if you have civil war on a national scale, then what?
That's right. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof.
Boy, what it says, what? The spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, man. These people are gonna lose it. They're gonna go batshit crazy. Okay, because they're not gonna have food, water, bread, shelter. They're not gonna have a place to lay their heads at. It's gonna be chaos all over the damn place. People dying in the streets. People gonna literally drop dead and go on a crash out session out of disparity, man.
Yeah. In NLT it says, the Egyptians will lose heart, and I will confuse their plans. They will plead with their idols for wisdom, and call on spirits, mediums, and those who consult the spirits of the dead.
Yeah, because right now, like, people is basically trying to gear up to see who's going to be the next superpower, man. People are seeing that America is going to be taken out the way, so somebody has to fill that power back in.
Yep.
Now, America themselves, they trying to hold on to what they got. They trying to hold on to their influence, man. Why do you think they out there bullying Venezuela?
Yeah.
All right? Because they have to make moves to set themselves up for the future. So that's what it say. They going back to the spirit of Egypt, and they trusting in their own spirits, because that's how they've been doing shit for years. They just been, what Trump said, we just gonna start killing people. They've been doing that for years, man. So they trying to get back into that to set themselves up, but it's gonna fail, man.
Yeah. Right. Verse 4, it says, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them.
Hey, what did he say? DJ said he's gonna start unaliving people, man. You know? Hey, DJ also said that this is the greatest the economy ever been. You a damn lie.
Yeah, he out of his fucking mind.
Yes.
He said, how's the economy? He said, A+++++. You full of shit, nigga.
It says any fucking thing.
Bro, that's all the American people really voted for him for, was because they wanted him to curb inflation. They wanted him to get the price of living and groceries down. People just wanted to go back to some type of pre-2019 type, pre-2020 shit. You know, they just wanted to be able to afford rent and buy hot dogs. That's it. They weren't even asking for a lot, bro. You know, but this nigga's gonna put tariffs on the whole world, and then he kicks off a war. He started basically war with he basically reignited the whole Middle East, man.
Bro, for real.
Yeah.
Talking about he stopped 12 wars.
I stopped
what
12
the fuck are
wars.
you talking about?
Yeah, all of a sudden ISIS is back.
Yeah, this nigga in the White House, ISIS, man. Like, come on, bro.
Ice agents beating people ass in the streets.
Yeah, that bitch on TikTok said it, man. She said, look, you don't know the economy because the dentist just asked me to sign up for a credit card.
Damn.
For some teeth cleanings, man.
God damn. They putting teeth cleaners on Clarendon now,
right,
bro?
Right. Here you are paying insurance and shit. You still got to go to the dentist, can't afford a teeth cleaner, and this nigga asking for a credit card. Is that a good sign of the economy?
Bro.
You know?
They doing it for massages too, man. I was booking a massage online and shit, and bro, they said you can pay on Clarendon and increments. I said, damn. $120 ass massage, you got to put that shit on Clarendon, bro.
Bro, niggas are doing anything over $50. Niggas don't have it, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
y'all better fuck with that Groupon, man.
It said people put $1 billion on Clarendon during Black Friday.
And man, don't go to the grocery store right now. Shit, every time I'm in there trying to feed 3 kids, it's just $50 every goddamn time at a minimum. Every time you buy some fucking groceries. So don't go more than everything else.
Shit gonna give. So that's that cruel Lord. Verse 4 again, it says, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord.
He gonna draft your ass too. He'll draft you. Trump don't give a shit, man. They talking about bringing that draft. They gonna have to bring a draft back. They going to war.
Yeah.
That's the only talks is war. So they're going to war.
Right. Yeah, the average American think America runs on democracy. No, America runs on violence, man.
Bloodshed.
That's what it runs on. He has not been making peace with all the nations around the world, man. He's been threatening them and exploiting them. So when that starts to weaken, he don't have no allies, man. He's gonna have to go to war. He's gonna have to fight. You're gonna find that out the hard way, man. Most people don't like you so-called Americans, man. Most people think you're low-life pieces of shit, man. You know? And it says, verse 5, and the water shall fail from the sea, and the river shall be wasted and dried up. And they shall turn the rivers far away, and the brooks of defense shall be empty and dried up.
We didn't New Living Testament.
In NLT it says the canals of the Nile will dry up, and the streams of Egypt will stink with rotting reeds and rushes.
Yeah, because when things are halted, when things are not being tilled properly, when things shut down, that's a wrap. Nature's gonna take its course, man. There was a what was that? I was looking at Elder Malcolm's video the other day, and I think it was like 5 years ago. They said like something swallowed like a 9-foot fucking shark, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I remember that story very vaguely, from years ago. But just shit like that, man. Judgments, fucking economic downturn, fucking death and destruction, man, is coming to this place, man. Yeah. And these people, they don't see it coming. They think that this is just gonna be what it is forever. On Saturday, we're gonna go drink a little Mountain Bullets and eat a little fucking hors d'oeuvres and talk shit to each other. No, man, this place is gonna halt any day now, man.
Yep. That's right. It says, verse 7, the paper reeds by the brooks, by the mouth of the brooks, everything sown by the brooks shall wither, be driven away, and be no more.
Yeah, that's an end to prosperity, because like when you go back to ancient agriculture and their techniques, they will go by a river, they dig out canals, they will feed that to their land to feed their crops.
Yep.
So they're saying the Most High gonna dry all that up. So hey, that's basically another lesson, or basically another precept going into the family.
Yeah. Right now, the American supply chain is so easy to dry up, man. I mean, you take down Tyson Foods, like half the food in America gone, man.
That's why they said he was messing with Venezuela, because they said, you got crude oil, but the oil that they're trying to confiscate, because, Venezuela, they got the richest oil reserves on the planet, but they don't have a way to process it, so to speak. So America wants to go over there and take that oil, because let's just say if they run out of whatever they got, then this shouldn't stop overnight, because if the trucks can't get to places to fill up and there's no diesel, then these places will literally go out of business, because restaurants, they thrive on deliveries, man. Malls, shopping malls, restaurants, businesses, like even like an office, they got to deliver paper and all that other stuff, and when they don't have a particular transport to the distribution centers, then everything just slows up, man. Then things become expensive. You need the water, bro?
No, that's all right. I'll do it.
Okay.
Slide.
Yeah. I'll toss those sits in the refrigerator like a couple minutes. Pull up that, bro.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, but anyway, so things are sewn up, man. All right, go ahead.
And it says, the fishers also shall mourn, and all they that cast angle into the brooks shall lament, and they that spread nets upon the waters shall languish.
Yeah, because the wildlife, the aqua life gonna die, man. And on top of that, man, there ain't gonna be no occupation for fishing when they go out there and do it, because who they gonna sell the fish to? I mean, they can essentially eat it, but even then, it's just like, how much goddamn fish you gonna eat before you wanna make a profit off of it? You know?
It says, moreover, they that work in fine flax, that's where you get linen from, and they that weave networks shall be confounded.
Yeah, your clothing stores, retail through. All right, ain't no more Foot Lockers, no more Chaps, no more J.C. Penney's, no more Carson's, Puri Scott, no more Walmart, you know, no more motherfucking GameStop, no more Nebraska Furniture Mart, you know, no more Toyota, you know, through.
It says, surely the princes of Zoan are fools, and the counsels of the wise counselors of Pharaoh is become brutish.
Yeah, because look at you heard what this dude Trump said. He said that the economy is fantastic. You out your mind, man. Bro, you pass so many $1 trillion bill to offset $1 trillion deficit. You out your goddamn mind, man. You gonna get the money from?
Right. And they show you as witchcraft because they basically fudge all of those numbers. They make up the metrics.
Yeah.
They look at two things, the GDP and the CPI, to tell you how the economy's doing. Both of those things are rigged, man.
Yeah.
You know? The GDP includes government spending, man. This nigga is overspending trillions of dollars. So how did that make any sense that the economy's doing good when that includes you niggas overspending trillions of dollars?
The contingency fund is damn near depleted.
Yeah. You see? And they don't know how to track inflation, none of that. Well, they know how, but they don't want to, man. But they want to tell you unemployment's down, you know, but those numbers are fudged. They want to tell you CPI is reversing.
Wait a minute, man. What about all the Doge shit? Y'all brothers remember that? The Doge?
Yeah.
All that money at. They're supposed to get back to people. Yeah. You know, in the first, like, 2 months, this Lego head nigga, Elon Musk, talking about, well, we got so many billions of dollars in Doge, and they was going to give money back to the American people. But I ain't saw a goddamn dime of that, man.
Right.
And then when they went to come to look at the books on the child support system, all of a sudden, they couldn't get the service, man. That's a motherfucking, bro. They said that child support just got hit with another couple of billion to just go and take money out people's account, man. And these people are just sitting here letting it happen. They ain't doing a motherfucking thing, man. Legal agency, that's a private fucking, but child support has no jurisdiction over not one human body on this planet Earth because it's a foreign entity through the Hague. Okay, so they have no entitlement to American citizens' money, but yet somehow, some way, they take your money and then they incentivize these motherfuckers to do it, man. Trump talking about, we're gonna get the biggest tax returns next year. Okay, more people owe taxes than getting back. Most people don't even file fucking taxes no more, bro. People don't even file their taxes no more. Like,
they stopped. I did for a couple of years. I was like, fuck that.
Fuck it, yeah.
I ain't pay all this goddamn money in taxes for you to tell me I still owe. You overspending money.
Yeah.
This nigga, every dollar you give him, he spends $1.80, bro.
Yeah. And then you the problem.
Yeah, they'll send you that bullshit ass state tax for $20.
Yeah.
They'll keep your whole federal.
Right.
Send you that little 30.
Right.
You know what people gonna do if they get a good refund, bro? Like, if they get a refund, they just catching up, man.
Yeah.
You know? You ain't about to get no robust economy because of refunds. That check.
I went to prepare them shits, bro. And they told me that number, I ain't even follow. I mean, I'm like, y'all can keep this shit. How the fuck? I'm like, bro, because you know you had a household, whatever, but you know they take less tax out when you had a household. But if you don't file head a household, you won't have enough money to make it, bro, because they took away all of it was called allowances they used to allow back in the day, when you could like put a certain number in there and it would keep you, at a lower tax bracket. But now if you just file single, they breaking your ass, man. But that ain't enough to live off of. Because people that file single, they got to fucking file exempt for the first 6 months just to make ends meet. So you're going to still owe.
Yeah, and I found out that the reason that happened was because of Trump as well. If y'all remember back in 2017, you had some good refund checks, like a little bit bigger than normal.
Yeah.
But what he did was borrow from the future. So every year after that, it became harder and harder to meet it. So that's why, like, slowly, like 2020, 2021, 2022, I'm like, God damn, bro, like, I'm paying everything. I ain't changed my taxes ever.
Never.
And I still was getting to the point where I wasn't getting nothing back. I'm like, oh, because that nigga took that money, that extra you got in 2017, he didn't give it to you. He just spread it down the line.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
peep this, brother. This is how dirty it is, right? So they sent me a tax bill for 2018 last year. I'm like, I paid 2018. They sent the bill last year for 400 some bucks. So I called them and shit. I was finna pay the shit because I'm like, maybe I missed something. But I thought about it. I said, nah, I paid that. So I called them and I was like, why y'all send me a bill from 2018? Talking about I got audited or whatever. And they was like, well, you don't owe that. That's already paid. But I'm like, they sent another bill out, bro, just to get extra money out of it.
Yeah.
That's robbery, bro.
For real. They know niggas ain't gonna check it. You know, that's what they count on.
It's not like I know I paid this shit. And then I filed a return and supposed to get something back and they kept it. I'm still waiting on the return from 2023, bro, and I still ain't got it.
This shit is a scam, bro.
So,
This shit is a scam.
it's like, why even fucking bother, man?
Yeah. This is verse 11 in the NLT. It says, what fools are the officials of Zoan? Their best counsel to the king of Egypt is stupid and wrong.
Stupid, bro. This whole nigga's cabinet is full of retards, bro.
Yeah.
You got a straight up fucking left wing versus right wing. MAGA is breaking up. The right wing is at war with right wing. Right wing Twitter is cursing out Jake. It's a whole fucking shit show, man. Okay, this shit make the Biden administration look kind of competent, man. The shit y'all doing, and Biden was the dumbest president that never was, goddammit. You know?
It says their best counsel to the king of Egypt is stupid and wrong.
Stupid. This is a stupid system, bro. With stupid laws and stupid leaders. This stupid people. And all y'all gonna get a stupid death too, man.
That's right. It says, will they still boast to Pharaoh of their wisdom? Will they dare brag about all their wise ancestors?
That's what they do now.
Bro, you completely fumbled. I've never seen a bigger fumble than Esau, man. You literally had the fatness of the earth. You had everything, man. And now you're just about to cough it all up, bro. You know?
He could have done something with his blessing, bro. He could have done a lot with your blessing. What did you do? You sowed wickedness, man. That's why the scriptures say that he would set up one that is profitable in due time. You had the fatness of the earth. You had enough abundance so everybody can live and eat while you still being a ruler. And yeah, you choose to destroy your own people, man.
Yeah.
Who in hell you should have a fucking Edomite on fentanyl, bro?
Right. Why does it even exist? Why do you need something 100 times stronger than morphine? Morphine will put you in the spirit world, man.
Can you read that part again?
Okay. This is
Fentanyl is actually legal. They give you that shit in the hospital.
yeah, it's a
They
controlled
put it in the street and fucked everybody up.
Yeah, it's a controlled substance. Yeah. This is Isaiah 19 and 11. What fools are the officials of Zoan? Their best counsel to the king of Egypt is stupid and wrong. Will they still boast to Pharaoh of their wisdom? Will they dare brag about all their wise ancestors?
They brag about their wise ancestors, man. Because that's what really, like, that's what Trump trying to do in this administration is bring back that white pride. Because they have spent so much time getting rid of these old ass, statues. The statue of Theodore Roosevelt with Jake on one side and Northern Kingdom on the other. See, they got rid of that shit. But now what Trump is trying to do is go back and instill that white pride to counteract white guilt, man.
Right. Yeah.
All right, but white guilt is a result of knowing that you fucking through, man.
Yep.
That white guilt is an exception that we ain't got it no more, man. All right, so they gonna do this false campaign to get you to think that being it's what they say, it's okay to be white.
It's okay.
They want to put them soothing agents through this dogma and ultimately witchcraft on the people, but that's not gonna hide the true judgment that's in the Bible, man.
That's right, brother. That's right. It says, where are your wise counselors, Pharaoh? Let them tell you what God plans, what the Lord YAHAWAH of armies, heavens of armies, is going to do to Egypt. The officials of Zoan are fools, and the officials of Memphis are deluded.
Yeah, Memphis are deluded. They get fools and diluted.
Yep.
UFOs disclosures now. Hey, Esau is he's on the ropes, man.
Yeah.
He's through. He's on the ropes, man. They're talking about this 3-eyed Atlas, man. Is getting close and close.
Yeah, that's supposed to come back like Halloween or some shit.
I was gonna say, what happened with that? I thought that shit was already
It's
done.
closer to Earth.
Yeah, they said by Christmas or some shit.
But that tells you right there, their wisdom is not what they said it is. Because if this object is what Esau said it was, then he should have been able to easily do some math and calculate the trajectories, just like he does all of the other ones. But he's a whole, a few months off with this shit? That tells you that object is not just going, it ain't just a wash flowing through. It has the ability to slow up, speed up, you know, make turns, you know.
And I was gonna say that's how you know that Esau, he know that war in heaven is coming, man. Because I seen this article come out. It is entitled "Space Agencies Conducting Largest Ever." It says space agencies conducting largest ever planetary defense drill with 3-eye Atlas approaching. Why are they doing that, man? Why the hell are they conducting the largest ever planetary defense drill?
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Wow.
Bro, you know what, bro? I think low-key, they're going to play off that. Esau going to play off that to do some shit.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord, I hope
you saw that movie coming out, that Disclosure movie. Yeah. It's based out here in Kansas City. I saw the dude.
We gotta check that out.
Makes sense, though, because this is the UFO hotbed.
Yeah, it's gonna have some crazy messages in there too. I can already tell. That nigga from the Uprising channel, he did a lesson on it yesterday. They trying to merge and making sure. They trying to do making sure like the angels or the demon or the aliens are demons this time. That's what they're kind of going now. But you had the nun in there, you had the priest.
Yeah.
You know, people look like they was getting possessed, but at the same time, it was based on aliens. You know, so he knows something coming, man. It's coming out in June, so we'll see.
That's how you know Esau knows, man, that he knows that invasion is close, man. Cause they got all them fucking big ass telescopes and shit.
Yeah.
You know, they can see shit that the common person can't see. That's prompting them to try to run these damn defense drills, man. That's why Trump, that's why we're in America. They got the damn Space Force.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You people don't bat an eye at that type of shit, man.
Right.
Y'all don't ask questions. Why is there a Space Force?
Yeah.
Why are we doing planetary defense drills? See, y'all might think, oh, well, because the aliens are coming. No, man, that's the return of the Lord and the angels, man.
Right. Yeah, Space Force. Okay.
And that's a new military branch. That got
They were
put
cool
out.
for it now, too.
Yeah, that got put out right when I got out the military. That was like 2016 when they first invented that. So that's brand new.
Yeah, that's Trump made that the first thing he's doing.
And they turn it up. So they really try to control the narrative. What it is they're preparing for that war in heaven.
Yeah.
They got to get the mindset of everybody on Earth to publicly, they think they have a better chance if everybody tries to fight them things.
Right.
So this is why they come out with all these fucking UFO movies and shit like that. They won't come and tell you that it's the angels that haven't found it. Because why? If that was put out publicly, then everybody would submit and bow down because they know it's the Lord coming back. But Esau want to fight. I ain't giving up my shit.
Well, shit, brother, if they weren't going to declassify it, they didn't have cell phones, Esau would have told people shit. And he's still not completely declassified. That shit, they came that Pentagon report back in 2021 talking about how you had saucers flying around the Earth's atmosphere. Esau, bro, that article that the Pentagon published, bro, that shit was not even half of what they found us all. He just gave you people like a basic abridged version of just certain accounts, but it was so many more accounts of that. It's so bad to the point they're telling fighter pilots not to report the chariot sights they're seeing because there's just too many.
Yeah.
Too many, bro.
How many do we see in broad daylight with no telescope or nothing?
Yeah.
Well, that was gonna go to my point. I was gonna say because for one, they don't want to tell you that they truly are angels, but they don't want to tell you that they have a connection to the men on the streets. Man.
Right.
All right, because once you figure out that connection, that adds more credibility to what we saying, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a real quick one to back that point up.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms 34:7. It say the angel of Yahawah encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. And we just had several accounts the last few weeks of the angels, the chariots, and the stars, man. Like the brother said, the Lord brought the accounts of the angels literally encamped round about us, man. You know?
As they've been doing, man. This has been going on for generations. All right, these angelic vehicles approaching our people. All right, and now here in this society, 2025, they want you to think it's Marvin the Martian. You know, they want you to be distracted. What the scriptures say, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Right. Quick precept. Zechariah 5:1, it says, Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe, the length thereof 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. And then he said unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. Scriptures call it a curse, man. Because, hey, these chariots, when they come, they're going to come and bring straight up destruction. They said you got chariots that's half the size of cities, man. Just imagine a big ship as big as a city flying over your head, bro. You're like, whoa. Because there's no end to it. It's like, oh, shit. It's a curse, man. Yeah. And people are going to drop dead. And that's Esau's biggest fear, is dealing with the forces above. Because, who said it? J.D. Vance, he said it in a roundabout way that these beings can be some type of supernatural angelic force, man. Spiritual force, yeah. So they know what's up, man.
They definitely know. You know, I was thinking back on how many sci-fi movies that came out, the alien invasion movies. They never write a script where the aliens just show up and it's all good and love and peace. It's always war when they show up. They've never written a story where the aliens come down and they just cool with everybody.
E.T.
You know?
That's the only peaceful one was E.T.
Yeah, you had a couple, but like you do the math on how many sci-fi movies you can. 90% of them is Esau. As soon as he's on site, Esau getting the missiles out, man.
Yeah, I think the elder Manata Zakba, he put up a video once. It was like an old '90s movie where aliens showed up and said they want to take all of the black people away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Deacon, you gonna get left, man.
What gave them the idea to come up with that in the movie? These scriptures. Which means they know what it is, man. Like you had that NASA guy that gave testimony. He said he saw him getting off the ship, and he said they were 9 feet tall. And he said they were black.
That's terrible. He said that's fun too.
Choking shit.
Nigga could barely talk. He's like, say it louder, bro. We can't hear you.
Yeah, she like, so there was black people, and she did it. She knows what she was saying. She said, so there was black people. She wanted him to clarify that. She like, so there were black people getting off these ships. He said, no, black.
That's
he was fidgeting this shit.
That's them wailing for fear, man. Yeah. Grab that Revelation 1.
I got another quick one. This is 2 Kings chapter 6. And I'll start at verse 15. It says that when the servant of the man of Yahawah was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host could pass the city both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with him, with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Yahawah, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. So it's a gift when you actually get to see the chariots. When you're out here prophesying and you see them like that, the Lord has opened up your eyes so you may see. There's been accounts where we done seen chariot sights and we looking dead in the sky. You got all these people walking around us. They looking up too, but they don't see nothing. Like there's been multiple testimonies where that's happened. Like they're like, what the fuck y'all niggas looking at?
They just have a dead spirit on them too. Even like when you can clearly see, they just have a dead ass spirit on them. Like there's no big deal.
They don't even realize it.
Yeah, that's how we know the heathen. Y'all were just NPCs, man. You ain't get no fucking inheritance, man. You gotta do what you're told. How do you now talk about that? You know?
Yeah, this bald head nigga want to say the heathen. They ain't got no substance to them, man. The heathen are put on earth to serve us, man.
Right.
That's the only reason why the heathen was created, to serve the Israelites, man.
That's right.
You want to save a heathen, bro? Come on, right? That's a servant right there, man.
Proud.
It says, I pray thee open his eyes that he may see. And Yahawah opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. And that's why we tell your brothers, we ain't got shit to worry about.
Man.
Like as we stand out here prophesying right now, there could be a chariot like I can touch right here, just posted.
Yep.
You know, and we don't even see it unless the Lord opens our eyes. You got angels that's just watching. You got the count that happened in Cali a couple years ago. We had that brolic angel just posed up right behind the cut.
I can't wait, man. Get us up out of here, man. That's what you really remind me of that Independence Day when that big mothership, really fathership, showed up and all them smaller chariots came up off of it, and they started dogfighting. You know, off of the big one. You know.
We're being watched right now, though. We're definitely being watched. When the angels pulled up, they were watching. I was like, okay. Hell, you might have this angel probably in the window right now. You probably just don't even know he's around, but somebody's watching.
Man,
You're probably peeking around the corner. Like, if you just really lock into the spirit and you just like really zoom in and just like focus, you'd be surprised on what you can see, man.
Yeah. And that's why those things cause so much fear, because this devil hates when he can't destroy it.
Yeah.
He put himself. He thinks he put himself in a position where he could obliterate any opposition, but Most High is the biggest out there. You could never do away with.
Right. Like the fact that the fact that this nigga knows that there's a barrier up there, this nigga shot a missile at it anyway, bro. He shot a nuke at it anyway, bro. Like, you don't know, that could have flooded the whole earth, bro. You didn't know. He just a demon, man.
Yeah. and then this how crazy is witchcraft. And then he tried to do I saw an article, they prepared some astronaut to live on fucking Mars for the rest of her life. That bitch ain't going nowhere but Epstein Island, man.
Yeah, for real.
Oh yeah, no, she's training to live for the rest of her life on Mars. She's never coming back.
Wait a minute,
Nigga,
bro.
no. That'll never be you.
How the fuck would you go to Mars when you didn't even make it to the moon?
Right.
What they said. They
Why would you
said she
send a
living on
woman,
Mars the rest of her
This nigga
life.
ain't left the fucking firmament, bro. Fucking idiot.
But Esau, what he is telling you is what he would do if he could leave. You know what I'm saying? He would destroy everything, man. Go look at Star Wars, the Empire.
Yeah.
This nigga couldn't stop. He didn't stop at one planet. This nigga blew up a whole planet. That's how destructive he is, man. This
The
nigga
Death
hates
Star.
life. Yeah, the Death Star. You know? But I got this. Oh, so I get one.
Just a couple more verses. Verses 4. And it says, and I will bring it forth. Nah, it's like 3. It says, and he said it to me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stilleth should be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth should be cut off as on that side according to it. And I will bring it forth, says the Lord of hosts, and it should enter into the house of the thief. Who's the thief? Esau. Guess what? They already in your house, bro. They in your shit, bro.
Yeah.
And you can't do a damn thing about it.
shit. Right.
Can't do a damn thing about it, man.
They made sure you knew you couldn't do nothing about it, because part of his house is all of these military bases around the world. And they pop up on him.
And newsflash, you come fuck with us, they gonna fuck with you. He knows that.
That's right.
That's why he's not trying to shed light on this. That's why it's a media blackout on this.
Yeah.
They're watching videos. You know, that shit may say 21 views, but you probably got the whole Pentagon watching us right now.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, because he hides in plain sight, bro. That's in Psalms, bro. It says he hide and privily seek out to destroy the poor.
Yeah.
And it reads, and it says, and I will bring it forth, says the Lord, and it shall enter to the house of the thief, and into the house of him that swore falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof.
Yeah, that's right. So it ain't no peace when the chariots show up. Okay, it's peace for us. Okay.
Yeah, I had one to go with that one.
Go ahead.
It's, Exodus 21:16, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Surely be put to death. Okay, that's a definitive statement. Surely will be put to death, man.
When you see all of these Israelites over here in your land at the bottom, that's the biggest case of pancake cotton cookie jar I've ever seen, man.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Right, be in a position of being prisoners of war, man.
Right.
All right. And so, hey, with any war campaign, if you got prisoners of war, you make it an objective to get them free. Why? Because those prisoners are being tortured, man. And that's the state that we're in 2025 and beyond, man. But the Lord is going to redeem us, man.
That's right.
All right.
Just like King David did, man. Them Amalekites had kidnapped us when he was away fighting. You know, David squatted up, got his men, and he went and he took his wife too. You think he's just gonna let his wife out? Hell no, man. He had to go get them, man. I forget how many Amalekites he slew, but he got all of them. You know?
That's a valiant thing to do. Just to go back for your men. Esau, that nigga will desert you, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, I be looking at some of them Ukrainian war footage, nigga. If you get your leg blown off, they ain't taking you back to base, nigga. They leaving you there, bro.
Yeah, because in the movies, you saw me making it seem like in Saving Private Ryan and different movies and shit that all of the military. No, man, them niggas are not battle hard. Some of them are, you know, some of them are, but the vast majority of, bro, you get clipped in. You just don't count on nobody dragging you back. Just don't.
Out of there.
You know? But the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. So when the Lord shows up, everybody's going to cry out. They're just going to know what time it is, man. And part of the reason how they're going to know is you go down to verse 13. It says, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters, aka a so-called black man is going to be visible to everybody in the whole earth, man. And that's gonna scare the shit out of everybody, man. Ooh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna be thinking like that goofy ass bitch in Independence Day. I think she played Vicky Valancourt in the Waterboy. She was on the top of the roof under the chair.
Under the chair, yeah.
She thought they might have been friendly. No, ain't nobody gonna be under the confusion thinking the Lord is back here for friendly. Be friendly. They're gonna know, man. And everybody's gonna know who they oppressed and who they're coming back to.
Yeah, that's why that quote by Robert Kennedy. I'm gonna grab it real quick. He said, but suppose God is black. What if we go to heaven and we all our lives have treated the Negro as an inferior, and God is there, and we look up and he is not white? What then is our response?
Yeah, we got news flies for you. There's a black God that dwells in the heavens, man. Yeah. So you ain't gonna go up there and find Charlton Heston with a beard down his big toe, nigga. Okay, you're gonna find a big black burly man with a big bushy beard with an austere look on his face.
Right.
Ready to tell you your judgment.
Yep, and that reality is partly why these Christians gotta push their dogma so much, because if God just accept everybody, then we ain't gotta pay for nothing. No. Yeah. All right? Yeah. You're personally offended the Most High, man. Yeah. And you personally gonna see the rewards of your actions.
Right, man.
That's why I understand these simple Israelites out there. What do you say? We gotta elevate our understanding, or upgrade our understanding. How is that upgrading the understanding, man? When you just basically teaching Christianity? Why are we going back that route when we graduated from that?
Yeah, that's what all return to his life.
Yeah, like update our understanding. Ain't nothing deep about saying a heathen can make it.
No,
that's not deep, brother.
That's nigga deep.
Yeah, like that ain't deep, bro. And that doctrine ain't got nothing to stand on. That shit has been filleted. We filleted and we pissed on that shit, man.
Yeah, real.
And y'all can't get around the scriptures, man. Fucking Jeremiah 33 chapter itself, we can go into it. It says David would not suffer another man to sit on the throne of David, man. That's right. You got David that subdued nation, bro. Then they try to put an end to Esau, and you think he gonna come back and see a heathen with David? Despised fucking crackers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see you say that to King David's face when you come back. I'd like to see you tell him to upgrade his understanding after all that work he did with the Edomites.
It's crazy,
That
bro.
will go too well for you.
Yeah. This nigga said the queen of the south is gonna pass judgment. First of all, a woman is not passing judgment over a man, period, in the kingdom. I don't care if it's a random Moabite. Your woman is not over you.
What your goddamn
Slap the shit out that Moabite. Like, nigga, get your fucking house in order. Why your woman telling you what to do, man?
Yeah.
You know? You talking about the queen of the south, she's gonna be able to levy judgments over Israelites. Going, I believe it was Matthew.
Yeah.
Matthew 8 or something like that he went to.
Yeah. See, and the thing of it is, the Lord, he spoke. The Messiah spoke parabolic too, man. There's something called parabolic talk, you know. And the fact about it is, guys are going in scriptures to try to interject heathens in places where they don't belong. Because if that is the case, then we got to go into all the other scriptures when it say that, scriptures say that Jacob should dwell in safety, Israel should dwell in safety alone, and nobody should make him afraid. Alone.
That's right. That's right, man.
Alone, brother.
You know?
So how does all the other nations fit in there?
Yeah. Really, the Lord was just doing a callback to the kingdom of Solomon.
That's it.
You know? And then he says later, one greater than Solomon is here. You know?
That's YAHAWASHI, man.
So that was what King Solomon had is just a preview of what we're really gonna get.
And women didn't rule in Solomon's kingdom, man.
Yeah.
All right, Solomon had order, even though he went off. Solomon still ruled with order for the most part until he started committing idolatry, man.
Yeah, even before King Solomon, you know, you had King David, and when you go into Amos the 9th chapter, it talks about the house of David being rebuilt, man.
Yeah.
What did King David do? He conquered and subdued the heathen, man.
Yep.
We're gonna conquer and subdue the heathen all over again.
That's right.
So there ain't gonna be no fucking equal playing field or none of that, man. You know, scriptures speak about a great go fixed between the Israelites and these fucking heathen in the kingdom, man.
Hey, get that bubble shot.
I had a quote. Just what we saying. It go what we saying because we're speaking of judgment upon the heathen. But hey, even certain heathen nations know they gotta be they gotta receive judgment. So this is a quote by Thomas Jefferson. It say, yep. It say, this is so true that of the proprietors of slaves, a very small proportion indeed are even seen to labor. And can the liberties of a nation be thought secure when we have removed their only firm basis, a conviction in the minds of the people that these liberties are a gift of God? Right. So that's saying like the people who are the beneficiaries of slavery, they consider it a gift of God, which really it is. You know, our people had to be judged. You all got the rewards of that. That's a gift, man. Yeah. But hey, everything ain't free when it comes to the Most High, man. The Most High will bless you, but hey, he will also curse you and repay you for what you've done. Yeah. They say a conviction in the minds of the people that these liberties are the gift of God, that they are not to be violated with his wrath. But listen to this. This Thomas Jefferson, all right? Indeed, I tremble for my country when I reflect that the Most High is just, that his judgment cannot sleep forever, that considering numbers, nature, and natural means only, a revolution of the wheel of fortune, an exchange of situation is among possible events, that it may become probable by supernatural interference. To say the Almighty has no attribute which can take side with us in such a contest.
See? And see, Thomas Jefferson was one of the smartest among the Edomites, man. He obviously read the scriptures, man. That was basically Sirach 10 right there. He's going into you know, he's saying if the Lord is just, if the Lord is just, then it's really just a matter of time before he reverses the road, man.
Right.
You know?
Supernatural interference.
Supernatural interference, man.
This is Jeremiah 30:16. It says, therefore all they devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee would I give for a prey.
That's it, man. That's plain, man. You know? And he's trying to make individual arguments where you got Rahab here and Ruth there. And, you know? No, man.
Which one of them got the blessing of the kingdom?
Right. See, what he don't understand is even Esau got a blessing, but it's all over a time, man. And this is our time. It's not their time. We ain't sharing nothing with nobody, man.
Now, the Lord gave a heathen the ability to prophesy and see the future.
Yeah, God.
The Lord, he can put his spirit on anybody to do what he fucking donkey talk, bro.
Multiple times. He came to the king of Egypt during the time of Josiah.
Yeah, he told him. He said, get out the way. He said, don't interfere with this, bro. Josiah, what he do? He got involved anyway and got put down. He went back to the kingdom and he died.
Yes, being preserved. In regards to the heathen, man, you know, being preserved from destruction, this second death is not the same as salvation. Because scriptures speak about the heathen having to bury the dead bodies. Well, you've been preserved because you have to go right into captivity, man. We can't just come off the chariots and have no subjects down here to build the kingdom up.
Right, right.
Yeah, we all just looking at each other. Who gonna do that over there?
Yeah, we're gonna
Jake
have a
looking like,
massive,
I ain't doing that.
Casting lots.
you can't touch that body. We're gonna have a massive labor force.
Oh yeah.
And Hassan, you may be a heathen, man. You may be in a cotton field.
It might be.
Fucking weirdo ass nigga. Yeah, well, cause he act. He just got a weird spirit on him.
Yeah,
bro.
he's not right.
Hey, like, what's up with you? Like, that nigga is like, he's like in another dimension some goddamn way, man. With that same look. Like, the nigga don't change face expression, bro.
Yeah. It's like you keep lining your mustache up, man. I hate looking at that.
Wait a minute, man. These dudes getting on us talking about the law, but they don't even keep the law. Niggas got lineups and shit. Beard crispy. You know? Well, I got on the seats. What the fuck that mean? Because you got your tassels on. That don't mean you keeping the law, man. In fact, you're even worse because you got it on and you breaking it. So clearly you don't acknowledge what you got on. You don't take of importance to it.
Yeah, the spirit is more important than all.
Yeah. Right, bro, all right, we got this. This represents the law, statutes, commandments. So each fringe represents a law, right? So we look at the fringes and then, okay, thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not murder. X, Y, and Z. And you got other laws in there too. So I should be able to look at this and say, okay, well, no, I can't do that. But yet these niggas would have this on and still go send a D-pic to his brother, baby mama.
Right.
I'm talking about I'm keeping the law.
Yeah.
You a bunch of goddamn hypocrites, man.
Yeah. And the circumcision on your rod is a backup for that, man.
Yeah.
That's what that represents. Just that supposed to be that border to let you, hey, man, listen, remember the covenant. You know?
That's right. Got a quick one.
Go ahead.
Still send the dick, man.
Freaky Nate.
This is Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. So you can join hands or join forces all you want and try to tell them they can be saved with you. Join hand, that's what he's doing. You're joining hand in hand.
Yeah.
But they're not going to go unpunished, man. They are the wicked, and you're the wicked too.
Yeah.
Like we said, you probably a fucking terror. So your ass gonna get cooked right along with them.
Well, Christ said, what's your ass up? Christ said, and you know, brothers, when the guys losing the spirit, they start saying Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They go back to that default setting.
Yeah, that's what it's already actually. Can you read that one more time?
This is Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
See, the seed of the righteous, man. When you look into that word seed, that goes to what? Semen. Right? So that's actually speaking of a bloodline. All right? A certain bloodline that's going to be preserved, man. And it ain't just, O negative blood or HR, whatever blood Esau be talking about. No, this is talking about the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is going to be saved, man.
That's right.
All right, from the hands of our enemies. More specifically, right here. This is the headquarters of wickedness. This is the headquarters of all the major shit that's about to go down, man. And you seeing all this oppression every day of your life. Why do you have soft spots for these people, man?
Right. Hey, the elder said it earlier. All these niggas going off, man, they're trying to trim their ways for Esau, man.
Yeah.
Esau's still gonna roll on you niggas, man. I'm telling you that right now, man. He is still gonna ball your ass up and throw you in a concentration camp or do whatever he got in his sadistic mind to do to your ass, man.
Right. And they gonna get it worse, brothers. You know why? Because they're not keeping the pace of the Lord's word, man. See, they're trying to. At the end of the day, they're gonna all point fingers at us. Say GMS did it. It's them. But see, Esau, we always say that he likes to paint a broad picture with a wide brush, however it goes, but he's gonna lump all of us into the same category. The difference is, if we're in the concentration camps together, you're gonna be getting tortured while the angels of the Lord is gonna be consoling us, man. And we ain't gonna have a damn thing to say to you, man, because hey, you dudes, they gonna roll on you too, man. Because when they get brought up before a council, they gonna say, so what's this thing with the What's this thing with the Israelites and God being black and white people being Edomites, and you gonna have them niggas that's gonna get weak and say, Oh, we didn't ever say that white people. We taught that white people can be saved. God loves everybody.
They gonna point to GMS.
Yeah, GMS was teaching that.
They teach you can rape you a girl. That's the first thing them niggas do, man. It ain't gonna work, man. He heard our breakdown. Esau knows the breakdown better than you niggas do, man.
Without question.
Right.
You know, you trying to go back and cry and blame us, man. That shit ain't gonna work, man.
In order to tell a lie, you must know the truth.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Y'all niggas gotta look up some articles out there that's been laws pushed to roll on Jake. You clearly haven't read Project Megiddo or Rex 84. Okay? You clearly haven't looked at a Southern Poverty Law Center. Alright? All you motherfuckers they coming after, man.
Right.
They don't give a shit. You think of the time period, I said that you could be saved too.
Yeah.
I took a 501c3. I'm okay.
Yeah, that's how life works.
No, it's off with your head too, alright? Your ass is going right in the fucking guillotine.
Yeah.
And you know, and that's gonna happen after, like the elder said, you're gonna get tortured bad, man. It's gonna be different level of judgment. Yeah, there's gonna be FEMA camps, you're gonna have brothers in there. The difference is brothers might be in there to continue to preach and prophesy. There might be somebody in there that need to cure at the last second, last moment. You know? So you may have brothers in that situation, but that's their purpose in that situation.
Yeah.
You on the other hand, oh man, you better look up what the fuck they was doing in times of different wars to Israelites, man. How do you think they had the father of gynecology? What the fuck do you think that came from?
They gonna get medieval on your ass.
They're gonna be redoing all that. There's still a lot more medical shit they're trying to figure out with the human body. So your ass gonna have a damn monkey put on top of your body, man. Your monkey's head, man.
Quick precept. This is the book of we'll close out in about 9 minutes. But this is the book of Job 5, and I'm gonna start at verses 21. It says, "Thou should be hid from the scourge of the tongue, and neither should thou be afraid of destruction when it comes." And that scourge of the tongue is going into like slander, slander and people talking all types of shit. And we getting all of them, bro. Yeah. All of them, yeah, but the scourge of the tongue, the scourge of the tongue is going into slander, people trying to come up against us. The Lord said He's gonna hide us from that, because essentially, in that day, we ain't gonna give a fuck what you say about us, man. That's right, man. They're gonna, because they're gonna try to throw the kitchen sink at Jake, so to speak. Saying all these guys are terrorists, and then they may grab up certain family members that don't like what you teach and have them to come up against you and write up a fabrication story about how you was disturbed and how you had mental issues and all this other stuff, man. But the Lord said He's gonna hide us from all that. Hell, they might even put bounties on certain brothers' heads, man. $10,000 alive, 5,000 dead. And that's when all shit just go hit the fan, man. But the Heavenly Father's gonna be with us, and you gotta believe that, because the scriptures say that a standard will be lifted in that day. That's right. So the Lord ain't gonna allow brothers to just get stumped into the mud, bro. Yep. There's a time now that we gonna get the victory. But you guys out there that's not occupying in the spirit, the Lord is going to allow this devil to have his way with you, man. And this is what we're warning you about, So don't come up here trying to repent at the last minute. Well, brother, we sorry. We didn't know. We didn't mean. Okay, fine. Apology accepted, but y'all got to do your own thing, man. Right. Do your own goddamn thing, man.
That's all spiritual too, Salaki, man. But I'm looking at across the street. Brother's stock is going up. Because as we look across, we got a fucking strip club across from us, right? But look at the escalator, how it's going down. Brothers' stock is going to go up, and these women going to start gravitating. Brothers, your prize, going to start being made more precious than fine gold. We already are, but it's going to continue to increase. That's right. And you guys are just, you going down the wrong path, man. It's not the time to be going off.
I'm telling you right now, the more my stock go up, the less I'm going to give a fuck.
Yeah.
All you bitches gotta get in line, man. Yeah. In line and get in line.
And all them old women that try to cut, hey, fuck all you bitches, man. Yeah. Every ex that we've ever dealt with and that try to do, fuck all you hoes, man. May the Most High destroy every last one of you. You're not welcome back in the fold.
That's right.
Fuck you. Have a nice day.
That's right.
Because them fucking women, they watch your videos and shit, your ex-girlfriends, your baby mamas. Hey, the Most High gonna unalive all you hoes. Straight up. And you know what? If I see one of you in that day, I'm walking right past you. Don't come back. Don't try to get on the team, because they were warned, brother. Yeah. We warned them, man. We warned y'all. And y'all basically spat in the face of the Heavenly Father and said, fuck his men. called us a bunch of losers, called us bugged out, called us angry. You called us all types of shit. So the YAHAWASHI is going to forget you in that day.
Right. The book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 47. It says, and that servant which knew his Lord's will, and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not, and did commit things worthy of stripes, shall be beaten with few stripes, man.
Yeah, so ideally, those of you that knew better and you changed the doctrine, y'all gonna get beat with many stripes, and that could come in the form of being put in a FEMA camp. The Lord can torture you alive. He can have Esau to tie you up inside one of the med beds and cut you limb for limb. He could throw you in a pit full of snakes and rats. Like, hey, bro, watch that movie Hostel, man. How they went to the brothels and shit, and they was fucking them people up with their least amusement. Hey, Esau do shit like that on the black web. They may put you niggas on the black web and torture you, man.
Yeah, for real.
Cut your toes off. They may have your kids next to you. They may make you watch them torture your kids and your women, man. You know?
You on some demonic shit, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Niggas created.
Yeah.
Wickedness.
So this guy, right?
Research.
Yeah.
This is Matthew 10 and 28.
You doing the parking, bro? You doing the parking? Yeah. That's great. I work for the city too. Yeah. We can pull off.
So Matthew 10 and 28, it say, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy.
That town one too is one of our.
God, run that back and say, Matthew 10 and 28, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the souls, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Yeah, because the scriptures say the issues of death belongs to YAHAWASHI, man. So, you know, if you get a hardcore, gruesome, bloody, gory death, that's because the Lord wanted that to happen to you, man. But if you have a peaceful passing, or if you're in a situation where you may not even feel no pain during your transition, that's really what it is. It's really just a transition, man. You know, people think, when you die, you just go into a fucking black void.
Hey, I'm about to move it, man.
Hey, Matt.
I'm about to move it.
Man's ways please the Lord, even his enemies be at peace with him. He ain't fucking with us.
Nah, you talking, but may the Lord bless him, man. Whatever he is, because sometimes niggas are petty out here, bro. Niggas will pass you up to be right in front of a red light, just stop, just
Extra
pass you
shit.
up, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't got that spirit on him. So.
Yeah, and the reason I grabbed that is because, we going into these guys that's trimming their ways because they know Esau about to roll. But ultimately, man, that's showing that they fear Esau more than they fear the Most High. They fear him which is able to kill the body, but they don't fear YAHAWASHI, man. Because you're supposed to be standing stiff before the name of the Lord in a doctrine's sake. But yeah, you got niggas out there changing it and switching it up because they fear Esau, man. It's gonna be a heavy fucking price to pay for that shit, man. Yeah. The Lord ain't dealing with that a nigga like that, man. You're not a solid soldier. You niggas is not solid, man.
Could somebody ended on 2nd Edges 2 and 3rd, where it goes into those that stood stiffly for the name of YAHAWASHI? Yeah, ended after that. Because it's about standing stiffly, man. It's just about just standing your ground through thick and thin and just holding on, man, because things gonna get turbulent. The Lord never said it wasn't gonna get turbulent, but he just said, just hold fast to what thou hast, man. Just hold fast to it. End of the day, just don't let your faith get shooken.
Yeah, it also showed that niggas don't believe, man. Because the elder brought it out earlier, man. The Lord, scriptures say the Lord is going to lift up standards, man. If you truly believed in those scriptures and precepts going into the spiritual power, the angels standing up on our behalf, divine intervention, then you wouldn't trim your ways to try to succumb to Esau, man. But you niggas don't truly believe in it.
Wait, do other camps teach spiritual power?
Ah, hell.
They may give you a precept if you ask them. Just like Tazariak don't go into the market of the beast unless a nigga call up and ask him.
Yeah.
And it's always something new.
And he broke that down wrong, man.
But you niggas don't really have faith. That's where you're gonna get abandoned, man. Okay? When all hell breaks loose, when you want them angels camped around you, they're not gonna be there, man. You know?
Yeah, they gonna be up there laughing like, look at this
Right. They might set you up. Like, I know a nigga over there.
crying ass.
Black.
Make you eat that way.
This is This is 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 46. Then I said unto the angel, what young person is this that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, it is the sons of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I to greatly commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
Yes, and there we go. Commend those that stood so stiffly for the men of the name of YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI. So, you brothers out there that's sincere, keep pushing, keep teaching, and just stay in the spirit. Don't let nothing deter your faith, no matter how harsh you get. Just keep the faith, man. With that, we're going to close out. Give all praises and glory and honor that's due to YAHAWAH, bahasham,
YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Kakadash.
double honors to the apostles, the elders, a great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Lord's will, you were edified to the next lesson. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yashawallah.
Yashawallah.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.